I'm Jamie Chambrelli with Buckingham Manufacturing, and we're here to take a look today at the brand new Buckingham Throttle. This is a self-adjusting device that works on 11 to 13 millimeter rope in an MRS or an SRS configuration, all within the same device. So this device takes away the need for adjusting from rope to rope with sets of Allen keys or having limitations of having to feed the entire rope through the device. So I think we'll start right there. We're going to talk first about how to install the Buckingham Throttle onto a rope. You'll notice the throttle is separated into two sets of cheek plates, an upper set of cheek plates and a lower set of cheek plates. Both of these cheek plates will open, and that'll be how we'll get the device onto rope. When you look at the upper cheek plates of the throttle, you'll notice that there's a triple action button located at the front of the device. We call this the nose. This triple action button works very similar to how a carabiner functions. There's a sleeve around the button with two finger grips etched into it. I'm going to place my fingers on that, and I'm going to slide the sleeve down and then turn the pin to disengage the swinging cheek plate. Once I've disengaged the swinging cheek plate, I'll expose the two fully articulating cams in the top end of the device. And this is where I'll start to put the device on rope. What I'll do is I'll take the rope and I'll place it at the top of the two cams, separating the two cams, and then I'm going to apply pressure with my thumb and push the rope and pick the device up at the same time. That'll make for a quick install getting it onto rope. When taking it off of the rope, I'm then going to do the opposite action where I bend the rope at 90 degrees to the device and just pull the rope out. So one more time, a look at the top end. I'm going to place the rope between the two upper cams, apply slight pressure with my thumb, and pick the device up. That gets the rope into the rope capture technology at the top of the device. Once I have the rope seated between the two articulating cams, I'm just going to simply close the cheek plate and make sure that the arrow button is in the fully locked position. Once I have the top end all set, I'm going to move to the bottom end of the device. There's a green button on the same side as the arrow button. I'm going to depress that button, and it's going to separate the two lower cheek plates. I'm then going to seat the rope in back of the moving bollard and in front of the rope channel. I want to ensure that the rope follows the rope path etching on the bottom part of the cheek plate. That means that the rope is going to sit between the rolling bollard and the fixed bollard at the lower end of the device. I then slide the cheek plates up, capturing the rope in there, click, push, inspect, and make sure that all cheek plates are closed and the throttle's ready to go. Another unique feature of the Buckingham Throttle is that this is the first single line device that the attachment point for a chest harness is fully rated. So if we were to inadvertently clip into the chest harness and load this point, the device doesn't collapse. The device is going to stay in the fall protection and hold the user. This auxiliary attachment point can be used for tending your SRS ascending, and it can also be used for a multi-point attachment when connecting auxiliary lanyards or M-rigging in MRS applications. Now, one thing that I always want to ensure before I leave the ground is that the toggle is in the correct setting. So right now, if I was going off the ground SRS and I took a look at the device, I would see that it's set in the MRS setting. So to make that adjustment, I'm just going to simply open the bottom of the device. I'm going to push the center pin on the rolling bollard, and when I push that center pin, I'm going to switch the device from MRS to SRS, make sure that the adjustment is fully locked in, and then reconnect the bottom cheek plates. And now I'm ready to ascend in an SRS system. So thanks for listening, and hope you guys rock out on the new Buck Throttle.